Imagine deciding tomorrow that you're going to Antarctica, not on a cruise, not with a tour company, not as a scientist, just you, your equipment, and whatever boat or aircraft you can somehow arrange. There is no country called Antarctica, no president, no normal border checkpoint, no immigration officer waiting to stamp your passport, and no single government owns the continent. So technically, who is supposed to stop you? That question sounds simple. The answer is not, because you can visit Antarctica. But trying to go there completely on your own, we need to understand why the strangest continent on Earth has such strange rules. Antarctica is the coldest continent, is also the driest, the highest on average, and one of the windiest. Almost all of it is covered by ice. Ancient Greek thinkers believed there might be a great southern land balancing the known lands of the north. Later maps showed enormous hypothetical territories labeled Terra Australis, the southern land. For centuries, Antarctica existed. Then explorers started sailing farther south. James Cook crossed the Antarctic Circle in the 18th century and proved something important. Land existed farther south. Reaching it was going to be miserable. Ice, violent seas, freezing temperatures, fog, and almost no chance of rescue. Antarctica's first border wasn't created by a government. It was created by nature. Then in 1820, several expeditions sighted Antarctic land or continental ice within a remarkably short period. Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen's Russian expedition approached the continental ice. British officer Edward Bransfield sighted and charted part of the Antarctic mainland. Later that year, American sealer Nathaniel Palmer reported another sighting. Suddenly, the mysterious southern continent was real, and humans immediately started doing what humans usually do when we discover a new place. We looked for something valuable. Sealers arrived, whalers arrived, explorers followed. Then governments became interested. By the 20th century, Antarctica was no longer simply a dangerous blank spot on the map. It had scientific, political, and strategic value. Several countries made territorial claims. Research stations appeared. Before World War II, Nazi Germany even launched an Antarctic expedition. The 1938-39 German expedition explored an area later known as New Swabia and conducted extensive aerial photography. But then something happened, Operation High Jump. In 1946 and 1947, the United States Navy sent thousands of personnel, ships, and aircraft to Antarctica. Officially, the mission involved polar training, equipment testing, base construction, exploration, and mapping. Why are there so many rules? The answer begins in 1959. 12 countries signed the Antarctic Treaty: Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Chile, France, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States. That list is important because the treaty was negotiated during the Cold War. Countries that deeply distrusted each other agreed that Antarctica should operate differently. Governments must restrict access because unrestricted exploration would reveal Earth's true shape. Flat Earth. Antarctica is not a continent around the South Pole. Instead, it becomes an enormous ice wall surrounding the entire world. So what happens if you try to enter Antarctica on your own? The government arrests you because Antarctica is forbidden. If you decide tomorrow that you're going there completely on your own, first you have to deal with international rules, then national laws, then permits, international agreements. After overcoming every single human obstacle, you still have to survive Antarctica.